All right, guys, you're welcome to another video. Today I'm still in quarantine. I'm not able to go out. I mean, I can go out. I just came back from the beach. I can go out, but the general instruction is that you don't have to go out if it's not necessary. So I did all my shopping, and we did everything in the house here. We don't have to go out anymore. So while I hang out here and do one or two things, I like to make videos. If you go down my my channel, you see a lot of videos I've put out in the past few days. Most of my videos is general issues. I like to talk about things that are happening in Nigeria. I like to talk about things that are happening here in the USA. Every now and then, I talk about serious stuff, but every now and then I get into a situation where I have to challenge stupid people, trolls, fake Pan-Africanists, just people who act like there's nobody out there to police them. People who act like there's people out there, everybody else is so stupid. So today, okay, before I start, I think I've been accused by so many people here that I drink while I'm doing a video. I like this a lot. It's not too strong, it's very mild, and it kind of puts you in a mood. So I'm in one of those moods today. So today, hold on, guys. Today, I want to make a video because certain issues, I noticed that people in Nigeria... Jesus! I spilled all my drink! What? That's funny. Well, people who are successful at what they do, they have to pay the price somehow. So this is my price. Anyway, I'm still gonna pour my wine. I have 3 of these left. So if I lose all of this, I still have more. So anyway, like I was saying, a lot of Nigerians, when it's time to talk about something important, something that affects all Nigerians, something that affects the very fabric of Nigeria, people shy away. People refuse to talk about things. They talk about it in codes, or look, I don't have anything to fear. There are so many Nigerians who are in my position who do not have anything to fear, but they refuse to speak out when it's necessary. There's this fake thing that they say Nigeria is the giant of Africa. We are not the giant of anything. Okay? This is a ploy by the government to let you know that to make you feel good about something. If you stack Nigeria up against other African countries, we are nowhere near. In terms of infrastructure, in terms of education, in terms of lifestyle, Nigeria is nowhere near other African countries. So we are not the giant of Africa in any way. If you notice, this idea of Nigeria being the giant of Africa is something perpetrated by the government and their agencies to make you ordinary Nigerian feel that you belong somewhere, to make you turn a blind eye to what is happening, to make you turn a blind eye to the government stealing your resources, committing corruption up and down. So today I want to talk about the Almajiri system. Almajiri, most of you Nigerians know what I'm talking about, but to those of you who don't understand and to non-Nigerians listening to my channel right now, Almajiri is, if you go to Nigeria, you see in traffic, in other parts of the community, you see people begging. Old people or younger people walking, like 3 or 4 of them on the streets begging in traffic, begging in front of a church, in front of mosque, in front of a building, in front of a gathering, in front of a party. They're just everywhere begging. So in Nigeria, we have this, they call them Almajiri, Almajiri, I think. That's what it is. So it's mostly from this Islamic northern Nigeria. So they have been able to export that to other parts of the country, you know. So they invade southern Nigeria with this nonsense. They invade major cities. Nigeria is considered as a developing country, but you have all these, I was gonna say parasite, but I won't gonna use that. But you have all these people all over the country, you know. So these people are like, you know, for me personally, I don't think the Almajiris, they do not contribute anything. They are completely useless to Nigeria. Almajiris are completely useless. Kajiko, Abokina Kajiko. The Almajiri system is totally useless to Nigeria. To Nigeria as a whole. Okay, look at the Almajiri system does not contribute anything. If you go to the northern Nigeria, because you always hear that Nigeria has this vast population, if you go to the poverty index, you see that 80% of the people in northern Nigeria have no basic education. Lack basic education. Most of them, from the time they were born till they die, they have never stepped foot into the four walls of a school where they will learn something. But most of them grow up, they send them to Islamic school. They do not contribute anything to the country. Most of them become all these beggars. It's just how it is. And that virus spreads from northern Nigeria to southern Nigeria, to all parts of the country. These people do not contribute anything. They are totally useless to Nigeria as a country. I told you I'm going to talk today. I don't have time. No filter. These people are useless to me. They are useless to you Nigerians watching me. They don't contribute anything to the economy. If you look at an Almajiri person, look at a typical Almajiri person, an old man or an old woman is working with a child. That old man is about in his late 70s, late 60s, early 70s. All his life, he has been at Almajiri. He has never worked a dime a day in his life. He has never contributed a dime to the existence of Nigeria. He has never contributed a dime. And these are the people that breed. They breed like roaches. They breed because they do not go to school. They do not adhere to family planning rules. They are completely useless. Completely useless to Nigeria. They are walking around. They are all their life, and now most of them have children. Most of these Almajiri people, they walk around begging for money. They have lived their life from when they were born until in their 70s. They have never worked. They have never paid taxes. They do not contribute a dime, and they have children. These children have never gone to school. They have started begging since they were kids, and they will beg till they die. So why do we accept the Almajiri system in Nigeria? Why? They should stay up there in northern Nigeria. They should stay in Kano, Kaduna, Sokoto, Borno, Katsina, Kebbi, all over there. You know, they can get to Abuja, but after that, we don't want them south. They do not contribute anything to us. They do not contribute anything to Nigeria as a country. They are completely useless to us. And then you hear that during every 10 years when they do the population census in Nigeria, you hear that a certain state in Nigeria has, last census period, they had 12 million. Now they have 15 millions. These people breed. They have all this, a lot of thousands of people who do not contribute anything. Almajiris everywhere. I'm not making it up. There are videos, or you see lines and lines, thousands and thousands of Almajiri and their children with plates begging for food. You go to the emir palaces, you go to all these emirs of different caliphates in the northern Nigeria. You see Almajiris on Fridays when they come out to beg. They stand miles in line for miles and miles with plates begging for money. Why do Nigeria, we are trying to advance into being a developing country. We are not developing yet, though. We are still a third world country. Whether you like it or not, Nigeria is still a third world country. Forget about that rubbish they told you that Nigeria is the giant of Africa. That is absolute nonsense. It's only on paper. We cannot get to a stage where we call ourselves a developing country, a developed country, or a superpower African country. We are not there yet. We will never get there as long as we have all these breeders, all these leeches sucking on Nigeria's teeth. They are completely useless. They do not contribute anything. They don't farm. A typical Nigerian or an average Nigerian that did not go to school at least farms or goes to learn a trade, works in a shop, does some menial job to survive. These people don't work. Almajiris do not work. They don't have any job, nothing. They have never worked their life. They will never work. They will never contribute anything. But they will move from one state to another, from one region of the country to another, begging for food, begging for money. And we allow it. Why? Why should we allow that Almajiri system to continue in 2020? We have to reject it. You know, these are all this nonsense that we have been putting up with in Nigeria for a very long time. Almajiri system only exists in Niger Republic and Chad. In the whole of Africa, Niger Republic and Chad. I mean, they have them in other pockets, smaller, in very, very smaller quantity. But where they have, like, you know, where they exist, like in this massive, as in northern Nigeria, massive quantity as in northern Nigeria, is in Niger Republic and Chad. Every other African country is not there. So why should we Nigerians allow these people come down from northern Nigeria to south? Most of Almajiris are not Nigerians. Most of them are from Niger Republic. I'm saying this because I grew up in northern Nigeria. I grew up in Hadeja, former Kano State, now Jigawa State. I grew up there. When I was growing up, my playmates used to be Kanuri children when they used to come down from Niger Republic. So a lot of all these Almajiri people are from Niger Republic, from southern Chad, southwestern Chad. They come into Nigeria and then they live the rest of their life begging. And we allow. Because with the worship religion, we want to adhere to Islamic religion. You know, these people do not contribute anything. They are useless to Nigeria. That is why they are easy prey to Boko Haram. They are easy prey to terrorists. Terrorists looking for members, looking for disciples. These are people, stupid people they can grab. So all these Almajiri, I mean, look at them. They are, if you watch videos of them doing stuff, they cannot, you know, if you give them a square peg, make them put it on a round hole, they will try to put it on a round. It does not fit. And somebody with a common sense knows that it doesn't go there. But an Almajiri will try to play with it and try to see if you can fit it in. These people are not useful to Nigeria in any way. They are not useful to Nigeria in any way. If you think they are useful to Nigeria in any way, fine. Let them remain in northern Nigeria. Let them remain in Kano. Let them remain in Sokoto, Kebbi, Maiduguri, Bauchi. Let them remain there. Let them not come down to Lagos and other places. Let them not come down. We don't want them because they're not useful to us. And this time of insecurity in Nigeria, we don't know who is who. We have all these foreign terrorists coming into the country. Somebody may parade himself as an Almajiri and then come into Nigeria and then be giving information to terrorists and then they will be attacking Nigerians. I mean, I'm giving free information to Nigerian government because you guys are tend to... They say, Magana Zariche, wisdom is an asset. Most of Almajiris do not have wisdom. They do not contribute anything to anybody. They do not contribute anything to the existence of Nigeria. It's time we do away with them. If you say we should not do, I mean, if I was in the position of authority, I would sterilize all of them. All Almajiris, I will sterilize all of them. First of all, they have to stop breeding. They have to stop breeding. I will try to give you education. If you refuse to get education, I will neutralize you because you are not useful to Nigeria in any way. You know, I think Nigeria needs to take drastic action. We have to stop playing all these nonsense reindeer games we've been playing. We have to take things serious because I've been saying this. Nigeria will always remain the way it is because we put up with rubbish for so long. We say, leave am now, he go change. Leave am now, he go do this. Nonsense. We have to take drastic. Every other country is leaving us behind. Every freaking African, I'm not even talking about European countries or Western countries or South Asian countries. African countries are leaving us behind. You have stupid people growing up seeing government loot the treasury, steal your elected officials, steal. You don't complain, you don't do anything because that's how you grow up. So you have Almajiris who don't even know better. You know, we need to get rid of those people. They don't mean well to Nigeria. They don't contribute anything. They are totally useless to Nigeria in any way. I don't tire, man. I don't tire. Abokina, Kajiko. I've been telling you guys for a long time on this channel, I will always speak up against rubbish, against injustice in Nigeria, against corruption, against things that don't work out, simple things that other African countries do well, but in our country we koro under your eyes, under your nose. People will be stealing, you don't do anything, you don't say anything. I've said it before, na die una dey so, na die if you don't speak up and challenge the authority and do something and, you know, do away with the status quo. Let's start afresh. If you don't want to do it that way, na die una dey so. Nonsense people.